Yes, I am back. I couldn't do it. I was at the park with my family, and me and my brother were geeking out. And I was like, I need to go back. No, it was nice though. It was nice to leave the house for a minute. Thanks a ton for the help, Doodle. By the way, it's been awesome. Helping me figure this whole thing out. Hit a pretty big point. So I'm pretty stoked. Alright. Let's just... Oh, I created a new folder on accident. Open all. I love Chrome. Chrome is great. Freak, 5 AM, where are you at? That's really late. I haven't stayed up till 5 in a long time. Alright, let's see, where were we? Germany. Guten Tag. I actually don't know German, but I have some German friends. It's awesome, man. So, I was thinking about this a lot more, and I thought about it for a minute, and I was like, if I give an ability to a creep, what happens when we play Doombringer? So, I'm gonna try that out, because if I give an ability to a creep, and Doom just goes up and eats it, and now all of a sudden he can give haste to everybody, that's gonna be a problem. Rampage as sniper and as Shadow Fiend. Freaking well played. Okay, alright. That makes sense. Well, because I knew that it hidden. I knew that was there, but I was thinking about, like, oh, well, I want the player to know that they have the buff, and so that they can see it counting down. But that is a great point. I'll have to think about that. I wonder if there's a way I can hide it for the creep, but then still cast it. I bet you can. Oh, yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Because we're using a modifier now, instead of an actual ability, so that'll probably work. Where's Doombringer? Let's see how it functions right now, because the is hidden is turned on.
Damnation rises.
Okay, so I got the haste. Let's see what happens when it wears off. I don't want to kill another one. He has haste too.
Inferno rages.
Alright. Cool. Alright, it doesn't work.
I am the midnight of your soul.
I think his... Oh, just joking, it's right here. Oh wait, no. Empty. Alright, I think we're good.
with sword
I
of
think we're good. I just didn't want him to be able to freaking cast the ability. The other thing is that these guys have the ability on them, which I don't really necessarily want.
Hell's on earth.
Cool. Well, that was a good experiment. I was a little worried about that. Glad I thought about it now, though. Yeah, that's really the best question, because you could have some really cool interactions where you built a game and you use Devour, like everybody starts with Devour or something. That you could have a decent concept with that. So it'd be good to know what allows you to make it edible, I guess you would say. Alright, that's good. I need to open Sublime, which my Sublime is really weird on here for some reason, because it always opens this file and it's obnoxious. Where's my project? Alright. Oh, I didn't save this before I left. Yeah, I wonder if it's because, like, I don't know, that's really interesting to think about. Because it is a passive, and I know that Doom can get passives. I don't know. That's interesting. I'll have to think about that. But I'm not too worried about it. As long as it doesn't work for now, I don't think I'll be running into the issue where I need to, where I need Doom to be able to eat stuff. Alright. I'm actually just gonna make that like 10 seconds. Okay, so I can delete all this crap. What is... oh, I'm not holding shift. It's like, what is going on? Okay, and we're gonna rename this to... I'm gonna change that to speed, because I don't want it to be confused with haste. Because I'm probably going to end up modifying these to do a little bit more than just give movement speed. And I think I can get rid of all of this. And all of this. I'm actually really curious what you need. Ah, okay. Based on the base class of the unit. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense, because... yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Because there's no normal creeps that have abilities, so I bet they were just like, oh, that's an easy solution. There's a couple things like that that are a little bit, like, slightly confusing, but not really. It's just like, you can't blame them for taking the easy way out. I'm also going to have to figure out these modifiers, giving them like an icon and giving them a description so it doesn't just show up as like the little square. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree. A lot of stuff feels like it has the mentality of Warcraft 3 editor, and so it's like, you could have done that differently, but to keep with consistency and to like It's hard to change your mindset once it's already built. I love the character list, by the way. If you look at the names of the heroes, it is so good. It's hilarious. They have it like right... Man, where is my main page? I can never figure out how to get back to this. No, this is for Source. This isn't for Dota 2. I don't know. But there's a list of heroes, and Zeus's name is Z-U-U-S. It's like, what? Zeus. It's great. Anyway. Yeah. I agree. When I first saw that, I was like, wait, good guys and bad guys? Like, is that really a thing? And there's a lot of stuff that doesn't even, like, stick with that. It's like good, bad, good guys, bad guys. And it's like, could we not stick with, like, one thing? I don't know why they just didn't do Dire and Radiant. Like, that would have made things much easier to understand. Or everybody is just custom, but whatever. Alright, well that's one of the big components that I wanted, was that killing creeps. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get that ability onto a neutral. Oh, that's the other thing. If I do put it on a neutral, then Doom might be able to get it. So I need to get it onto the neutrals first, because I really don't want to rebuild neutral camps. I'd rather just use the ones that are already existing. They're already built in to, like, not double populate and all sorts of stuff. And they randomly generate and whatnot, so. Let's see. Where should we start? Actually, I'm gonna work on this real quick. I want to take this shop and I want to make it global. And then I actually think I'm gonna hide the model. I just want you to be able to access the shop from everywhere. Let's see. I'm probably gonna have to either edit this prefab or like I'll have to figure something out. Probably gonna have to create a custom shop, to be honest. Really? Custom shop. Dota custom events. Where can I find that? Let's go to events. This list is so huge. Oh, okay. I must have missed it. Home side secret. Maybe it's a different type of shop. Or if it's an entity, it's not a prefab. Okay. I'll figure it out. Dota 2 custom game events. I actually saw that on Reddit, I think. Captain Robert. Somebody was saying that they were creating spells and they weren't working with the hotkeys either. So there might be a place that you need to map that, but I would search under the Dota 2 modding. Because I know I read it. I read it on Reddit. But I also bet that it's on... it's probably on here as well. Hotkeys not working. My brain stopped working. Not quite what I was looking for. Yeah, I saw it somewhere. Somebody was saying that they couldn't get the hotkeys to work. But, yeah, it's probably in there. Alright, let's check out this entity. Custom hero values, crypt casts, time of day, post game. Oh gosh, yes, this is it. I've been looking for this thing. There's a lot of things that I'm gonna have to change because I don't want the stick all my. Okay, let's get out of here, shop. I want to keep all my guys organized. It's kind of weird that you have to like put these entities on the ground to like. For like your shadow control and your environment wind and stuff. Huh, that's interesting. I know I read it somewhere, but I don't know where. And I don't know if anybody solved the issue. But they were saying that they couldn't use hotkeys as well. Alright. Oh. I wonder what the start disabled does. Because I also need the players to not be able to... Wait, what the heck am I clicked on? Just joking. I was on the wrong one. Gold tick time, player starting gold, hero respawn. Ooh. That... I can think of some great game modes where you only have one life. Oh, that's interesting. Ability layout 6, ability 2. Huh. Meme ability. Free Rego, hero selection, pregame, post time of day, creep, if first blood active, custom hero values, remove illusions on death. Disable fog of war, is safe to leave. Force select hero, universal shot mode, yes, awesome, thanks Doodle. That's so weird, because you can freaking give ability layout 16, even though they said only... Oh, actually I read that. It was on that... I don't know who posted it. Data-driven units? Abilities data-driven. Oh, I actually just closed it. It was back one. This. Yeah. Check out this link that, I think Doodle posted this. And it tells a lot more about, the abilities, but in here it says that on ability layout it said some weird stuff about it. I don't know why I can't find it. Is it not layout? I know it's in here. Anyway. Yeah, there was some interesting... This should be good. Yeah, so what I was gonna say about the ability layout, I don't think 2 works. Where the heck is it? I just read this. I didn't go that far. Targeting ability type? Maybe it wasn't here. Wow. I can't find the word layout. Oh, it was labeled as a ultimate. That's interesting. That's really funny that they would do that when, like, you know, Dota came from Warcraft, which everybody used legacy keys, so it was like J, H, Y, S. Yeah, I agree. Like, it really is just a bunch of nuances. Like figuring out that items are abilities, and anything you can do to an item, you can do to an ability. That's kind of a weird thing. Okay, global shop. Awesome. So let me try that shop out. They were pretty bad. I didn't do it for very long. When I first started playing Dota 1, because I would get so used to one hero, I would switch heroes and I'd be like, this is impossible. I was like, I have to completely relearn this hero because of all the keys are in a different place. So then I ended up using auto hotkey to do my keys until I found out that there was just a config file that you could set. Invoker was the worst. Invoker in Dota 1, oh my gosh, that took me so long to learn how to play him, because it was like DDE, and then you had to press I to cast the ability. It was like DDEI, freaking like typing names out in order to cast spells. It's retarded. Alright. Ooh, disable purchasing to stash. Yes. Hopefully that doesn't like really screw stuff over, but I think that'll be alright. Because it'll be a global store. Fixed respawn time. Wow, I'm so glad these options are in here. I was not looking forward to this. I think I'm going to do 10 seconds. I want this to be pretty fast-paced. That's actually a really long time. We're going to do 7. Alright. Use base call bounty. Use custom hero XP values. "90 seconds is way too long. I'm just gonna do 30. It's not like you need to run out to your lanes. Would anybody know how to like lock your guy's position? So during I may just have to select all the heroes and like put a debuff on them. But I don't want anybody to be able to move or do anything. You're still stuck on the ability. Let me look at my abilities. Because I don't even think I have... Mine aren't hotkeys though, all mine have been passive so far, so I haven't dealt with actually pressing any of these. I was thinking of that, like maybe stun everybody, or that's a lot better. I was thinking about locking their position and silencing them all. Yeah, I would agree. That's definitely probably the best. I'll just have to find the API for grabbing all heroes. But that definitely sounds like would be the easiest thing. Because I don't want anybody to be able to freaking like pick Mirana or something and just like leap forward or something stupid. Puck. Let's try and keep all the stupid stuff out. Alright. Let's search this. Custom heroes. I'd probably just search in here. Oh, I'm not even in the API. Get all heroes. Yes, that's what I wanted. Hero list, get all heroes. So let's see. Let's jump into my think function, which actually I need to move this oddball, or this spawn ball function out of there, because that's a stupid place to have it. Let me look at your pastebin. Ability data driven. That's a complex ability you got going on there. I guess I'm looking at it on my other screen. Have you looked at the TA one that they give you? I just deleted it a second ago. But they give you a TA ability. Actually, I can probably get that back real quick. Yeah, it's right here. And I'm pretty sure that one works. If you don't have access, I'll just... I could care less. Oh, that one's in holdout as well. I just realized. But yeah, that's... I believe that one works. That's what it seems like. Yeah, which the key mapping is going to be on the hero, right? So I guess that doesn't even matter to have the ability code. Alright, get all heroes. Alright. We need a pre-game. Oh, come on. Hero list, get all heroes. Man, I wish I could remember where I saw that. But it was saying that ability layout can be up to 16, but only 4, 5, and 6 work. So, I don't know what... I don't know, it's somewhere. Somewhere in one of these tabs. Probably. Okay, returns all heroes. Sweet. Then I need to... This is... I'll just do heroes, I don't really... The level of the ability can only be 4, 5, and 6? I can't remember where that was. I wish I could find it. I'm not quite sure what this is going to return. By the way... New blew a question. What's the best way to 4 over these? I mean, because I know I can do 4 and then just like key value pairs. I guess I could just do that. I have no idea what's inside of this table, so I guess I'll just print it out first and see what I get. But I'm thinking it's only going to be one thing per, like, each hero. I don't think there's going to be a key and a value, but I don't know. We'll see. Need to rebuild with my new store anyways.
Yes.
What? Something died.
Infernal.
409, get player by ID and then get assign hero. Oh, okay. That would probably do it. Cool. I'll check that out after this one, after I see what it is. Man, if this thing will build.
Choose your hero. Seconds to battle.
Huh, tutorial shop? Oh, why don't I have haste anymore?
The battle begins.
Hope I didn't break everything. Okay, it returns the ID and then the player. Cool. Add new modifier. Let's see. What in the world am I looking for? I'm like having a brain fart. This is what I'm looking for. I'm just gonna have to figure out what stun is. Probably just gonna. I'm just gonna make my own. That'll be interesting. The only time I've seen IDs is with items, but I'm not quite sure what they're used for. Modifier, bro. Okay, cool. Is debuff. Is hidden 0. Is purgeable. No. Let's do oh, you actually sent me a link, which I probably have open. Spell library. Yes. No. Yes, this guy. Sven Stormbolt. What is the icon called? Why is there no icon? Maybe I'll do compound. Greevil time lock. That was great. Good old Greevil maps. Well, I'm sure I can just put that in there. Although I doubt it, but we'll see. Particle effect, nothing. Effect type. Status effect name. Nah. No, don't want that. Victory animation. Actually, let's leave it. Screw it. That'll be hilarious. Alright. Properties. We need. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Sorry. Let's go over here. Where we need to find stun. Modifier state stunned. And enabled. Duration. My opening is 30 seconds, so. Resource flash 3 images spell icons. But they're the same as the ability. Where is that flash 3 folder, by the way? It's a state? Oh, okay. Yeah, I have it. I'll have to unpack those. Yeah, I saw that, and it's like, yeah, it's kind of obnoxious, but it makes sense. Let me go look at states. I have GF, whatever the freak it's called, GCF scape. Okay. States. Stunned. Okay. You are absolutely correct. I am just going to take this. Yeah, let's just... That's a pretty generic modifier, that'll be nice to have. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Which, actually, I get the feeling that is probably a thing. Let's see. By default, the mission. That's weird, man. I'm not excited to get into that ability mapping. Unless it's indicated. Initially, the hero is magic immune when the second modifier is applied. The magic immune is disabled. Oh, okay, so this is not the thing. This is just one that he built. Let's just kill that. Alright, modifier, apply stun, boom. Really? Okay, because I was kind of thinking that, but I was like, I don't know if this is a thing. So I'm just going to call this generic stun. because I'm not going to do anything with this ability, I just want the modifier. And then I'll just copy some stuff from up here. Let's see. Apply data-driven modifier, okay. It's awesome to know, but that's a little bit like, okay. Thanks, Valve. I guess it's kind of nice, so that way you know when you see that in the code that it's something that Valve did, but... okay. Good to know, good to know. So we are... oh, did not want to close that. So we are going to take the other one that I'm using, which is this one, by data-driven modifier. Let's do this. So this is going to be cast onto hero. Oh, okay. Okay. That makes sense. Freaking C. Alright. Oh. But if I do a data-driven modifier, then that means I have to select the ability. Okay, I'm gonna have to change this up a bit. I'm gonna have to do get ability by name, which I saw a great version of that in here. Because I tried to use a get ability by name earlier and it wasn't working, but when I saw it in Overthrow, it was used much differently than I thought it would be. I think it was events. And to use the ampersand to look for it. It's probably in the overboss. No. Utility functions. There it is. Oh, that's find entities by name. Oh, right here. Oh, but does somebody have to have that ability? So I'm going to have to select the person with that ability. Because find ability by name is attached to, I think it's attached to an entity. Because it's only going to pull the ability from that hero. Get ability by index? Yeah, the pull from a unit. Well, that's interesting. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but... yeah, alright, I'll try it. Might as well just give it a try. Modifier stunned, modifier stunned. Okay. Whoa. I didn't want all that. Alright, let's try this. Because if they already have a default one, that's great. I didn't really want to rebuild it anyways. I figured that's a good one to have laying around. I don't think I've changed anything. Oh, yeah, but I've got to actually restart, so. Oh, modifier stun and modifier stunned. I was like, man, that's a pretty interesting name for a modifier. Okay. It's like, that's... Okay, I'll just do stunned. That's probably what I want. I'm not sure.
Choose your hero. 30 seconds to battle.
Let me double check that I have my game state correct. Game setup, in-game, hero selections, pre-game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I have. State, pre-game, okay. Let me just move this into when game is in progress, so then I can test it a lot easier. Now my guy should just be perma-stunned.
I see.
Yeah, I cannot move.
Yes.
Nice. Let's make sure I can't cast anything. Yeah, sweet. It kind of makes me want to do my own so that I can put the actual animation on there of them being stunned. But that sounds like a pain in the butt to deal with all that crap. Unless I like put the ability on an item as a passive and then gave everybody the item and then at the end of the 30 seconds removed it, but this is fine for now. Perfect. Oh, this is a default one, so I'm gonna have to give it 30 seconds of stun. Cool. Let's put that in a function. Alright, I think there's a couple things I can get rid of that I'm not dealing with anymore. Ah, yeah, you're right. Because otherwise at the end of the, yeah. I was actually thinking about that. I need to have a global variable for that. And yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh yeah, because everything starts out nil, right? That's so weird. But will it ever be true though? Because what about starting it out as true? I'll just set it in here. So this whole table stuff is weird. I'm just used to like JavaScript where everything is an object. This thing's interesting though. It's like a function that's attached to it instead of using dot notation. I don't know. It's all good though. Okay. So I'm not doing this setup runes anymore. Don't need that anymore. I'm just gonna comment that out because I might need that label later. Just the function if you call it with. Okay. Okay, interesting. That's an interesting differentiation. That's an interesting word as well. Okay, get rid of that. We're not doing the runes anymore. This can all be... That's just nice to have. Information for later if I need it. Okay. What else do I need? Let's think about this dude for a second. Freaking like making a lot of progress. Okay, so there was something that we were talking about earlier that is now gone because chat is not saved. It's the best not to think about. Okay. That makes sense, because then you can do things like this entity and stuff, because I think that the API is set up to be run with the colon. Otherwise, you're going to probably run into all sorts of weird issues. You'd be like, oh, why is this not a thing? Because I know in a function I was using this entity, and it's not defined anywhere, so it's probably something that is... It's probably the instance that's being passed into the function. Which makes sense. Yeah, we were talking about, skip, or skin, or skid, or something where you were saying that when you go out of bounds, which means you said it was already built into the editor, or into the map, so that whoever goes out of bounds will just be jumped back in. But I think I saw some sort of bounds set up as an entity, and I might be able to make the bounds in the map. Let's actually look that up. Actually, like, searching anywhere but besides these references are, like, hard to bounds. This is a data-driven unit. I don't think that's it. Oh. Map icons. Why are we in data-driven units? Did I search that specifically? No, that's what I thought. Target is invulnerable. Oh wow, freaking Warcraft 3. Well, I know that in Lua, anything that isn't defined is global. So we can probably just do this. And now it's global. But I think what I actually should probably do, what would probably be best practice in this sense, is to just attach everything to the game mode, because that's kind of a game mode thing that I will probably use later and a lot of other stuff if I want to put it in the think function. Or in game rules, I guess. So it's interesting, and there's this like little resource that, yeah, it's everything is nil. Everything. So anything that you could type in is already nil. It's weird. I don't get how that doesn't like stir up a whole batch of like performance issues or something. I don't know, it doesn't make a whole ton of sense. But everything is nil until you define it, and then it is already defined. So it's kind of weird. I mean, in JavaScript, if you don't put a var in front of it, it will automatically attach it to the window and make it global. Yeah, yep, I could definitely see that. So I think it's still probably one of those like best practices, don't do this. Like every linter for Lua probably says, yeah, you didn't define this, but who knows. I don't know, this language has been a little bit weird for me. But I can't say it's worse than PHP, so we're okay. We are A-okay. As long as there's no function that's like, yeah, do not use this because it's like outdated. And it's like, why is it part of the language? Stay away from these 12 functions that people use in their tutorials. So that map bounds returned nothing. Script helper, entity bounds. Ah, yes. Okay, skip, that's what it's called. Okay. Clipping, good to know. I knew I was looking for the wrong thing. It's always like a naming thing. Unlike source games, clipping can affect collision to models and sources. Nice. Types of clip materials that can be used. Skip, used to mark an area blocked off walking units. Flying units can still move through these spaces as if it were unblocked to them. Okay, so that's why we have Bat Rider like going up on the cliffs. But then as soon as he gets off the cliffs, he jumps back down. Same with Storm Spirit. I'll have to think about that. I don't know if I want that. Because that would suck if you're playing and like Bat Rider just like flies off the map and his team gets like bonus 20 seconds because of his Firefly. Unless, yeah, I'll have to think about that. Probably just do a hero clip. Cool. Build one of these suckers. I actually already have this dude, which I was messing around with. Oh, I put a trigger on it. That's right. Let's undo that. How do I unlink these? Control T. Would you like to add a selected solid's existing entity? I just created another trigger. There's a way to get down into the actual mesh that I bound this trigger to. I just don't remember how. Why am I not seeing this? Untie. I think I need to get to the actual object, right? Not the, Yeah. Which, yeah. Button above properties. Oh, that's right there. It's like, what the heck? Okay. So this is my actual mesh. Let's see. Huh. That's really weird, Captain. Where the heck was I going? Oh, I was going here. So, where exactly can I do the clipping? Creating a navigation mesh. Needs to be present to allow units to move around in a new map. This should be generated every time there's changes in the map. Navigation motion control. blue. That's what I need. Okay. What the heck is on my finger? Okay. Oh, that's gonna take me days. Skip. Okay, so I have to select this, and then draw a block. And that will have the skipped material. So now if I go over here, I wish there was a better way to do that. See, that's red, that's not blue. I don't think that applied. Ooh, I didn't want to go into the material editor. How do you draw a, how do you paint with this? I'm like uber noob over here. Where did my block just go? Come back. Oh, okay, yep, that's what I just did. Cool. Let me try that out real quick. Actually, we need to rebuild. Really? I never used the alpha tools. I just didn't even like really think about it. I saw that they released them and I was like, huh, that's interesting. But I think what turned me off was there was no way to play the maps. There was no like matchmaking or anything. You just had to like play locally, so it just like didn't even occur to me. But then as soon as these ones came out, I was just like so pumped. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Instead of selecting the whole object. Man, it's freaking cold. I'm gonna go turn my AC off.
Choose your hero.
Alright, Marana, let's do this.
30 seconds to battle.
Priestess. We ride.
Suicide. Whoa, why is it zoomed in so far? Hey! Works. Except it like zooms me in really far when I get over there. It's because my Mac is trying to go downhill. That's interesting. That could be
We admit no defeat.
some kind of interaction. go away from it. It's like zooming you in more.
Good
That is awesome
idea.
though. I'm glad that wasn't. I thought I was gonna have to program that in, like have a trigger so that as soon as they go outside of the end. Awesome.
Evil curs!
Oh, that was something. The map is saying
Of course.
I need a tutorial shot. When I set the global map, this dude. Use universal shop mode. Allow items to be purchased from any shop. Used when using defining inventory at custom shops. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna have to create a global shop. But that will allow any items to be bought, which will be nice. Okay. That'll be interesting. Yeah, they're just these guys. Or no, it's enable disable. Paint path. Destruction. Oh man, that's cool. So that's like the actual. Yes, absolutely, I want that. And that's just a freaking black hole. Yes. Awesome. Oh jeez. I'm going into paint mode. So how am I going to get rid of that stuff out there? Is this going to have to touch the edge? I guess I could just delete those, right? Or disable them. Like, ooh, ooh. I don't know if I want to do that though. I don't know, we'll get there in a second. Or I could just extend this all the way out. Alright, it's a good thing there's this whoop, big radius. Okay, that is just freaking dope. Come and touch it up later. I was wondering how they did that in Overthrow. I was like, man, that looks sick. Or it's just like the edge of the cliff. This is where it's gonna get weird, because I want to keep all my trees the way they are. Try not to destroy them. I like my trees. I actually feel like in this map I am going to be spending a lot of time with the trees. Because like a big part of this game is going to be like juking and hiding and so I really want the trees to be a big part of it. Building little mazes and whatnot. No! Save the trees. That might not work. Might have to. That's fine. It's not a big deal. Actually, like, props to you if you can take the ball and hide back here without falling off the edge. Of course, I'm sure we're going to see a lot of heroes that are like Timbersaw and Magnus, where you can bust all the trees down. We will see. Curious to see how people play this. Okay. Boom. That is cool. So that'll be sweet. That'll be sweet. Actually, oh, that opens up so many possibilities. I think I'm gonna build a little island. Be like freaking teamfight island. Put a bridge on it. That'll be sweet. Okay. What else? So when the heroes spawn, they're stunned. The ball spawns when you pick it up. Point system. That might be what I have to do next. It's creating custom events for the point system and the leaderboard. Kind of want to get some of these high level things in first so that the cleanup, I'm probably going to spend a lot of time on the cleanup and like tweaking stuff cosmetically, physically, and all the terrain, and especially once I have all the systems in. Like now that I have the ability to get buffs from the jungle camps, that'll be freaking cool. I'll build out a bunch more neutral camps around here that give different buffs. Oh, we got the killers playing. I'm not turning this up a tiny bit. It's a great scene. Do I want to get into that tonight? Man, if I don't get into some of this stuff tonight, I know I'm just not going to sleep. I'm just going to be thinking about it all night. Alright. Let's go read some custom events. guess I don't really need that. Let's think about this. Because when they pick up the ball, which is right here, I can add a modifier, or a think function on this, like the one that Captain linked earlier. This guy. Oh, it's on spell start. Let's see, how am I gonna do this? So I've got to do it as soon as they pick it up. But if it's a passive, let's just go look at it. I should just pull that tab over. That's true, that's true. I wonder if I could just grab the item and see who the owner is, and then look at their team. That's true. Well, yeah, that might be able to do that. I wonder what it returns if, probably returns if there's no owner. I don't even know if you have owners on an ability, to be honest. No, you have to. You have to. Well, I guess let me see if there is a... Yeah, you can just throw an interval function on it. How do I place it? That was really hard. That was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Which actually it's really not. It's really simple. It just took me a really long time to figure out how to create an item and get it into the game. So I just create it, and then right now I have a static vector, but I'm going to change that so that you can, I'm just going to put a little like a marker on the map and then grab that marker's location so that if I ever change the location of the ball spawn, then I don't have to come back and hard code it. But then I just create item on position sync and give it the position and the item. So it wasn't bad. I actually don't need to keep this. This was the first thing I did when I started diving into the scripting, and so it was just like a disaster. I was like, how do I just create an item and put it on the freaking map? But once I figured it out, it was pretty simple. This was the biggest thing. So I looked at all the overthrow examples, and because you know he's got print the key value of it. That's true. Yeah, that is true. Because then I could just change this, I could put the spawn ball into the think function, and then just only create it if it hasn't been created yet. That would probably work. Because I bet this will return the instance of the item, and then the items probably has an owner. Which would probably be laid out here. Or I could just throw a think interval modifier on there, and then run a function. I'm trying to think of where it would be best to put that. In the Lua or in the item? I'm gonna try this one. I'm gonna try this one real quick. Let's throw that in there. Hayabusa. I should have just copied it. I just wanted to type it for some reason. Make my life difficult. So this increment score function, which I'll throw in here. That is a freaking nested function if I've ever seen one. So I wonder what I have access to in here. I altered that, so I'm gonna have to restart. Yeah, I bet it's in there. I wish there was like a better API. Better documented, I should say. It makes me really want to just like every think interval seconds. You're probably right. There's probably an interval amount that you gotta set on this, on the item itself. See, I think that was actually on this guy. Oh. So he was doing it on the inside of the create. Let's see. Yes, you are absolutely right. Minus every 1 second? It's not a bad idea. Yeah, yep, that's exactly what I just found. Alright, let's restart.
30 seconds to battle.
Man, that restarts the server so fast. That's so nice.
Choose your hero.
Alright.
30 seconds to battle.
This place appears like a vision in this. Ouch.
Did my ball not spawn? Actually, I think I was having issues with this. I don't think that I can spawn the ball.
The battle begins.
Oh, it's right there. It's not printing anything out. Cannot find, save, fail to localize. Oh, that's the tooltip. Alright, let's pick it up. That's interesting. Because it looks like to be used with on interval think. As a modifier event. So mine is, I just put mine on here. So let's do this. I think I can do that. Because that's my oddball modifier, which gives the bonuses. Well, minuses your health and gives you bonus damage. Let's try that. you can attach a pre-cache function to your like hero and give it whatever you want that hero to pre-cache. There's a really good example of that on here in on Mod Dota. I found it because I put in a pre-caching error and it showed how to fix the error. Actually, it's probably just best if I just look through history. This one. I haven't messed around with them. Oh wait, is this it? Yes, this is it. Yeah. So right here, there's a particle file that is okay. Yeah, just read through this. I read through the whole thing. It was great. I understood nothing about like that you had to like pre-cache so much stuff, and I was like, what is going on? Why am I seeing this freaking orange error? But yeah, if you're getting red X's, that's because your particle's not pre-cached. And you can attach it to the unit. Yeah. Okay, so I restarted.
10 seconds remaining. 30 seconds to battle.
Still getting nothing.
I travel.
Go pick that thing up. There we go. Caster. Yes, caster is the thing that we get.
The battle begins.
So we get the target, the caster index, the script file, function, ability. So, what are you pre-caching? Because if you're pre-caching something that is like used by, let's say, like I had to do something weird because I had to pre-cache as well. Let's see, what did I do? Okay, so I pre-cached the model. I had to grab the Necrolite skull, and then I had to pre-cache this item at the beginning of my thing. Basic projectile. That's weird. Why isn't that just a thing? Yeah, that's also really confusing. Like, if it's in your asset browser, like, I don't know. I've had some weird, funky things. I'm not a guru on pre-caching. I just know that on my item, I had to pre-cache the model, because otherwise it wouldn't work at all. And that was driving me insane. And then I had to pre-cache my item. And that worked. Originally I thought I was going to have to pre-cache Necrolite, because this is one of his abilities, models, but I didn't end up having to do that, so. Are you getting an error in your console that looks like the one in the article? Which I closed. This error, right? Maybe he doesn't have the error in here. I thought he had the error in here, because I searched the error on Google and it gave me this article. Or maybe it was like a Stack Overflow that led to this article or something. But it throws an error in your console. Really? Right. And you don't. Well, yeah. I guess you would only have an error if you were having red X's. That's definitely a possibility. I wonder if they just don't line up correctly, so it doesn't show up at all. Yeah, me too. Because I'm really going to want to put a bunch of different like particles and models and stuff around my around like all the different buffs I want to do from the jungle. Isn't that the most frustrating thing ever? You're like, I barely changed anything about this, and it freaking doesn't work anymore. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, yes, so we're having caster. Yes, we have the caster. So the caster is going to be a player. We're probably going to have to figure out what team they're on. Get hero team name. No, that's passing it the team number. Get team. Here we go. That is a great point. It is probably the item. Well, let's... I don't know. I'm gonna try running get team on it and see what happens. Oh, wait. Wait, yeah. The base class? I should just be able to run get team on it. Where am I doing this? Item functions. Caster. Get team. It returns 2 as the team. Join team bad guys, is that what it is? I don't think that switched me teams. No, I am still on the Radiant. Let me try this. Because I'm gonna get the team number and then pass it into so 2 is Radiant, okay. Freaking good, guys. Still so stupid. Where the heck did that... There it is. Get team name. It's probably just easier to go off of 1 and 2. As long as 1 is dire. Alright, so what we want to do is if team equals 2. The best way to handle this is I'm gonna go look at the overthrow because they have a decent scoring system where he keeps track of a bunch of different teams and keeps track of all their points and stuff. Spawn item, knockback from treasure. These are all items. Events, game state change, NPC spawn. Credit. Okay. Get the team number, broadcast kill event. The killer ID. Self.teamkills2win. Interesting. I wonder how that plays a role. What the heck was it? He's keeping track of that. It's just in the default file. So team kills to win equals 25. That's interesting though, because it seems like so in Lua, brackets are an array. That's I don't like that. Whatever. That's so interesting. Team kills to win. And yet, let's keep this file open. Down here he's just subtracting from it. Oh, okay, never mind. Because he's just using that as a that's why it's capitalized. It's a constant. Duh. Okay, never mind. This is what's changing. The event.hero kills. So where the heck is this getting called? Right there. Okay. On team credit kill. Cool. Okay. So he's doing that, and then he's just keeping track of it by having a constant and subtracting from the constant, and then if that ever equals zeros, they win. If not, okay, and then he's got some, like, the game's about to end stuff. Cool. Cool. I kind of just forgot what the heck I just said. Oh, okay. Never mind. On team kill credit. Alright, so I'm gonna have to do mine a little bit differently. I'm probably gonna have to keep track. I'm gonna have to keep track of each of those separately. So I'll attach this. I don't want it to be a constant. Is that how you spell radiant? Radiant points equals 0. And then in here, and then self dot points to win equals 250. Yeah, I was thinking about doing it in an array, but there's only 2 teams, so I think I'll just do them. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do points. Gosh, this whole like brackets on a new line thing is just not my style. That's alright. And then we can do 2 equals 0. And then, is Radiant 1? Or Dire? And then I can do, then I can just do points over here. I don't have to worry about this. No one is 1? Okay, so they're 2, they're 3. That's awesome. No one is 1. I don't think I have any of my Sublime plugins for incrementing numbers. Because then I can just do points and keep track of it that way, and then I can just do self dot points team. I don't know if that's a thing. If team equals 2, how do you do or? Is that a thing? You literally write or. Awesome. That's fine by me. If team equals 2 or team equals 3, then add the points. And then I call it points to win minus. Winning points. I'm not sure if increment score function is the scope of your self.points. Oh, you know what, you're right, because it's not attached to, it's not attached to my, okay, I think you're right. Where the heck am I even, what am I basing this off of? Oh, this. Because I'm pretty sure in his events, yeah, he's got it attached to the game mode, and that's why it's getting the self. That's fine, I can do that. I can get on board with that syntax, because it is something that is attached to my game mode, so, or it should be, I guess. Okay. No. So if remaining points is less than 0, GG. He's got a set game winner and victory message, which is cool. I'm really stoked to do all the voicing for the announcer. I'm gonna try and get it as close to the Halo announcer as I can, but we'll see. I don't know. I haven't recorded myself and listened to it, so we'll see how it sounds. Ball dropped. Yeah. I don't really care to get into that yet. That's like a whole nother... That's a whole nother thing. Let's just make sure the points are adding up first. And then I'm gonna have to build the UI for this, so I can display all the points, which should be cool, because I'm a front-end developer, so that's what I do. I'm excited to work on that. But for now, I'm just going to print this out. Print self.points team. I need to give my item an icon, because right now you can't grab it. It's just like an empty hole in your inventory. So I can't drop it. That's a problem. Well, let's get rid of that ID. I didn't know what it did at the time. Apparently, it's just like this black hole. You can't even like highlight on it. There's nothing there. But I have the buff from it. It's just like you like select through it too. It's wonky. The thing is, I have a texture name. I wanted to give it to Divine Rapier, but well, that's not what I wanted to. But I just wanted to give it something. Alright, let's go back to my thing in this icon texture. Ability texture name. Okay, that should work. It's probably not pre-cached. Built-in ability names. Let's actually go to Necrolite. Death Pulse. Tell that my mind is starting to slow down. It's like, just probably think about going to bed.
Choose your hero. 30 seconds to battle.
Okay, what are we testing? Picking this ball up. Oh, that isn't there. Oh, also, why am I not stunned? Did everything just like stop working? I think I might have it spawning out right now. Boom. Okay. Okay. When am I running? Stun all players? Probably. There's no errors. What? This is when it loaded the game. Create entity because of class null equals 1. Negative 1, I mean. Well, that's probably it. Can't create entity. That's probably trying to create the ball. I don't know why it would run that many times. If that is the case. The freaking thing was just there. I should probably just to make sure people don't like do something stupid. I should probably put this in here anyways. And then do this guy. Oh, but that's not gonna work. Like that? That absolutely makes sense. Okay, we're not gonna do all this stuff though. I would like to put it in there, but then I'm gonna have to restructure this thing because this is gonna run before that runs, and then it'll cause all sorts of issues. Let's restart.
Choose your hero. 30 seconds to battle.
This place.
Unexpected equal sign. Oh, well. Event's not local. Why is that not working? I wonder if these can't be numbers. I don't know. That's just a wild guess. Everything else is keys. But those should be able to be keys. Huh. That's interesting. I love how I don't even see that error in the console, but it showed up in the game. I think this. Sometimes this does weird stuff. If you don't rebuild it every time. I also haven't rebuilt it since I I really don't know how that's played twice. Okay. That should fix the oddball ID, and then we'll see if the stun works.
Choose your hero. 30 seconds to battle.
House servants, I
Oh.
forward.
Yeah, forgot about that.
Choose your hero. 30 seconds to battle.
This place appears like a vision in the mist.
Alright, not stunned. What did we get in the console? So it was nil the first time it ran. Interesting. Why didn't that initialize it?
The battle.
Equals true. We knit the game mode. And then we set the think function. I think that does need to be before that. I'm going to set the think function very last. That seems like something that should... Yeah, it's not, and I should make it that. Yeah, it works, but I do want it on there. Just in case I ever need access to the self function or something. Yeah, I think it was the fact that the think function ran first, and then that set it to false, and then it tried to set it to true, but it was running on the think function every time, so... Just some ordering issues. I can also get rid of that. That restart function is like a lifesaver.
Choose your hero.
I would have been building that every single time. Okay, still not stunned. What do we got? It was still nil the first time. You know what? Like, let's just do this. No, that's not gonna work. What am I? It's getting late. I was about to set it right there, but that's definitely not a thing. Let's just do that. Is that a thing? Can you not equals to? I feel like that's gonna be another thing. Not equal to. Nope. It is not a thing. I have seen that before. And I was like, what the heck? Oh, it's probably not equals to. And then I forgot, so. Tilde equals.
Choose your hero.
Yeah. Yep, you are absolutely right. I'm not sure what I was thinking on that one. I think I'm gonna call it after I get this working. Actually, as soon as I see points adding up, it's time for bed. Which, I should probably not fix this until I get the points adding up, because now I'm gonna have to stand here. Okay, it's not working. Why not, though? Oh, I was just staring at it. Did I get rid of my print? Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me see if I'm getting points.
I see way.
Global game mode is attempt to index global game mode. 36 of item functions. Huh. Probably because I need to require it in order to use it in this folder.
Choose your hero. 30 seconds to battle.
Observance. I set forward.
Yes, but the problem is that, do I have an activate function? So I have an activate function that every time you access a script, it runs the activate function. So they say not to attach your add-on game mode to anything, because as soon as it creates my ball, it's gonna run activate. So I wonder if I can just make item functions inherit from create or game mode. Holy cow. My brain is dying on me. See, so he's using it in events. He's using his game mode. And then I think he just requires it in. Creates game mode, requires it. Oh, he's attaching it to G. Okay, that's why. Let's just do that. I actually am saying that as if I think I know what I'm saying, but I really don't know if I am. Well, that would make sense though.
Choose your hero. 30 seconds to battle.
Boom. Cool. So yeah, it's just attached to the G. Oh, nil? Running? Awesome.
The battle begins.
Oh wait, that's not awesome because I wasn't stunned. But it is that, okay, that is working now though. So, how did this work? I swear it worked. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah. What I'll do is I'll do this. Well, let me see if Heroes returns anything. Because if Heroes doesn't return, then I can have it not set the on PC spawn event. It's probably better than because I could just add the listener inside of the think function, so that the listener will trigger as soon as the think function goes.
Choose your hero. 30 seconds to battle.
I set.
It's returning it. That's just obnoxious. I should have done this. Works like a charm. Despite it working fine in the game, when I try running it load, I get the error message. Of course, you need to separate here which player is based on team and ID. The vector should not be 0, 0, but a true value. Okay. That's fine, because I don't really care about what hero it is, so I just need to... I could care less if it, like, stuns literally everything on the map. So that'll work great. Hero is real hero. That's great. Why is that a thing? If hero is real hero. I guess I should have just used this. That's alright. I just need to stun everybody, right? As long as they're a hero, which is this Israel hero.
To battle.
Oh.
Choose your hero. 30 seconds to battle.
This place.
Stunned. Boom.
My might and that. So it goes.
Am I printing out points before I like pick up the ball and get disappointed? Yes. 1-0. Oh, I am still stunned. Okay, that lasted a lot longer than it should have. 8 seconds.
So I have sworn.
Boom, one shot, fool. Okay, we're not getting any points. Which means my increment function probably isn't running. Huh, I wonder if that's gonna be an issue. How else can I keep track of this? Because I want it to stop. I wonder if you can remove a modifier. That's probably what I want to do, is just leave it infinite and then see if I can remove a modifier. Is this on the base NPC? Perfect. Sweet. That's what I'll do. 'Cause that'll make. As soon as game is in progress. This is where I'm gonna have to go through all heroes. Let's make sure what the API is. Oh, all I have to do is give it the name. Nice. Okay. This isn't running. Oh, that is a great point. That would have been like the stupidest bug ever. Someone's like, what in the frick is going on? You can't stun people in your game. Yeah, sorry about that.
Choose your hero. 30 seconds to battle.
And unexpected lines 98. 90? What? I commented out the old one right here. Oh, I forgot the end. Yeah.
Choose your hero. 30 seconds to battle.
House of Ernest, I set forth.
Yeah, so the problem with doing the duration is that even though you get your hero into the, like you select your hero, it looks like it takes almost like 8 seconds before your hero actually spawns after you select him. So
The battle begins.
Things are
0, 1, oh, okay, that didn't work. 78. Oh, I'm trying to access self inside of here, apparently. Self.first run.
Choose your hero. 30 seconds to battle.
House of Ernest,
Nice.
I set forth.
Can't use spells.
Yes. Mist.
3, 2.
The battle begins.
Such
Yeah, check that out. Nice. Okay, pick up the ball. So my tick isn't running on my item. Wait. I attached game mode. Increment score. That's probably gonna mess with this. I might have to call it that way. It's still not going. Oh, actually I changed an item. I gotta restart. I think I'm gonna comment out that stun.
Choose your hero. 30 seconds to battle.
this place appears like a vision.
Because otherwise it's gonna make testing everything else suck.
I should say so.
I can only imagine the mosh pits that are gonna happen on this freaking hill. Oh, I can't give up. Wonder if I can see an example. Oh, interesting. Overboss, throw coin. Oh, I can just do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That makes more sense. That way I can just equals self. Because game rules, I believe, is global, but let me... Where do game rules get set? That's in init, right? Init game mode? Yeah, game rules is just global, so I can just do that. So that way I can access the game mode by doing get game rules, which I don't want that. Wait. Why wouldn't that be this? Huh, I don't know. That's fine. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, never mind. That's interesting though. So then in here I can unattach that from that, and then I can do var. Oh, okay. Whoa. Oh, I was like, what did I just click? Losing it. Did I change an item?
Choose your hero. 30 seconds to battle.
From House Avernus, I sent forth. I travel the west.
The battle begins.
More than likely. Such
Oh my gosh, there's points! Success. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now I just... not right now, but... yeah, I need to get the ball working so that I can drop it. Actually. Game is done 10 above us. Exactly. Freaking GG. No, wait, don't. Game's done. It's actually like a lot of the basic core concepts I've been able to get pretty much finished. This is how I can drop the ball, since I can't literally drop it. Let's see what happens to the points. Boom! They stop. Because the ball was dropped, so now the ticker function isn't running anymore. Or the think isn't running anymore. That's awesome. Let's see if I pick it back up. I'm stunned! Cause NPC spawn! Oh jeez. Okay, I know what I can do for that real quick. That's hilarious. I didn't even think of that. We'll just get the state inside of here. If hero is real, what about and? I bet it's just and. Why am I even asking? And you're in the pregame. Okay, that way you won't be stunned when you spawn. Okay. Oh, I'm never gonna not be stunned. Ah, I have to freaking restart. Okay, one more time. One more time, and the bed is calling. I am definitely gonna get sick. I have been staying up so freaking late. Dude, I don't know how you're doing it, man. I mean, I got here at like 9, and you said it was 5 in the morning? What are you at, like 7:30? Freaking pour yourself a bowl of cereal, dude. Might as well.
Choose your hero. 30 seconds to battle.
Jeez. Yup. My pair programmer over here. I freaking learned a ton today.
The battle begins.
You have to order something. Okay.
Scouts.
So I'm gonna die. Let's watch these points. Stop. Pick up the ball. Points continue.
Bow to your lord.
Man, it feels good. Alright. That's a good note to end on. That's a lot of freaking stuff we got done today. Holy cow. Killing creeps, getting buffs, adding points, stunning them when they spawn. God, the list goes on and on. Okay. Well, order yourself something nice. I hope it's delicious. Thanks everybody else who's been chilling. I actually don't even know. I don't even know how the freak this chat thing works. How do you see a list of people? Doodle and Doom. Awesome. Can't order till 11. Oh, dude. Freaking hit the gas station or something. Or just sleep. Sleep's probably a good idea. I'd recommend it. Right on, man. I'm following you on Twitch. And I don't know what any of the rest of these buttons do, so I'm gonna call it. Good night, man. Take care. Sleep well. I'm out. See you guys later.